Angie B, and thank you for joining the Exodus group, where we are empowering those who have been shunned and still are experiencing shunning from high control religions. They try to use it as a punishment for you to come back in. And you know what? I ain't going back. All right, so I saw a question, and it really touched me, because most of us who are experiencing shunning do still have people in family who are still stuck in these religions. And the person was like, well, how do I wake them up? The person literally said, with everything going on with the child abuse, child assault lawsuits, and with the actual doctrine and teaching and the new light that is constantly coming out, why aren't my family members waking up? And to that, I say honestly, some people need this. And my family being one of those people, some people are just in a need to believe in something. And even if it is something that has been told to them that is wrong, that changes all the time, even if they do have questions in their own mind, they need to believe in something, and they can't challenge it. They can't wrap their minds around challenging it. It hurts too bad to even think that they were wrong to believe in this. So therefore, they just much rather just stay here. Stay with the devil, Does that proverb ring familiar? So a lot of times, because even when I was waking up, again, if you don't know my story, I have it on YouTube and I have it on my podcast, A Space for Growth. You check us out on my podcast. But I was out for a good 15 years before I mentally got out of the organization. Get that. I was out of the organization for 15 years. But still was beating myself up and still programmed in a way that literally would beat myself up to hold me against the religion. And that daily hurt. But when I started letting it go, when I start questioning stuff and realizing that this is not God's organization, that was a big one. When you let go of a belief that big, that takes a lot of mental and spiritual and emotional turmoil, because now you're like, wait, what do I believe in? Now I'm at fault. And some people just can't live with that. So they stay. Now, that doesn't mean they're weak. That doesn't mean, we need to punish them or whatever, like they're doing us. But I will say, the organization, especially Jehovah's Witnesses organization, it does make you mentally weak, because everything's given to you. You don't need to work for it. They literally say, we've studied for you, so therefore you don't need to study yourself. Or you can study in our publications, but don't go online and Google when Jerusalem actually fell, which is 5-something, not 607 BCE. Okay? So, literally, instead of, it's scary to some people to go out and have to go do the work. And you just can't blame them for that. I say, because I'm doing this now with my mom, you have to ask them questions. To get people to wake up, you have to ask them questions. They are of the belief that all the child abuse scandals are technically apostate material. Every last one is only one person, not the thousands of men and elders who have been raping these children. They believe it's only one person. And that's sad. But you have to keep asking the critical thinking questions to the people that are in until they actually, something will go off. Or just pray about it. Pray that something wakes them up. And honestly, if they're happy, they're happy. But when they do wake up, you be there for them and don't judge them. Give them the love that they didn't give you. I know that hurts, but that's the best I can say. I'm Angie B. You're stronger than you think.